Brandon Oliver now on the return. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. A first down throw here for Rivers. And his first look is incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Good. Good.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 4 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Now Gordon on first down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well. But I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running it, partner.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, 2nd to last in the entire NFL. Rivers now on 2nd down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
On plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They go again with Collins. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Did not fit.
Flacco. Pressure gets
Oh,
through
my.
and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Joey Bosa in there to drop it for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Here's Sam Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Returning, it's Benjamin. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Come on, give me what I want.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Second down, Rivers. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad. Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine.
Hey.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. First down, Rivers. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Rivers now. His throw incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's third down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Again, it's Rivers. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Rivers to Benjamin, good for the Charger first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. First down now, but that clock rolling.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The drive starts with a run by Collins. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I already knew that was coming. The quit. The quit, y'all. Y'all got it live on YouTube, y'all, baby. I'll make some quits. I'll make some quits. Remember that name, y'all. Quit. Quit. Rebuff Unlimited. Ain't rebuff. We nerf Unlimited. Can't even finish a game, y'all. Sean Titan. These daddies of today in the United States be making nothing but cry babies all day long. They don't even give up. You understand? Man, fuck, you ain't get the raise in 3 months. Fuck it, they quit the job. You know what I'm saying? Is boom, they hate losing. You know what I mean? And it just make my YouTube just go raw. And I'm really not that nice. It just, people just don't take time to play. You know what I mean? They just don't take time. They just constantly quit. Crybabies. Don't want to learn nothing at all, y'all. And that's why my channel is the #1 YouTuber rated. Oh shit, dog.
They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play.
Oh my God.
I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Don't let me get in your head. Don't let me get in your head, man. You know you want to do that.
On second down, Collins. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Y'all know how the Raiders get.
He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go. And especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead, with their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
And a pretty little juke move there.
Whoa. All that time out.
On a nice gain. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Come in my fucking mouth.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. raising a flag. Final play here for Flacco and company. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
I thought it was commentator said a flag. That was good, you know what I mean? We didn't get to sit back in there. Something. Fine, that's something. Oh, yeah. I ain't saying. You can say it. You ain't got to judge it, I was just saying.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Give them 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Oh, I dropped
He
it.
nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it.
Alone, man.
Third down now.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Rivers to throw it. Caught by Gates, left side. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
You got to learn how to play your defense. You can't just constantly have
on 4th down, they snap it to Rivers. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. They'll get 23 yards there. Good enough for a Charger first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
There he goes, wide open.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Throwing, Rivers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Henry. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Chargers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Rivers. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Rivers. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you just...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game. And that one makes it 14-7. Coons out to kick now as he'll send this one away. The return man, Chris Moore. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's a 1st down run with Collins. And he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Second down, 8. To pass, Flacco. Flushed out right. Looking sideline, incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got to bracket it out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Now Flacco. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. This is Collins on the toss. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. And again, it's Collins. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Bootleg. Flacco going long here for Wallace. So they took a shot there on third down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger offense making their way back out there. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
This is Gordon trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
That's what I'm trying to end this thing off with.
Rivers now from the 50. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. The Chargers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Rivers. And Allen's got it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The Charger first down. Rivers hooking up with Allen. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll look to throw. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So the D-line's going to spread out. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he's got this one down to the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
He'll look to throw. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
I like the way he came off and stayed in there. You see what I'm saying there?
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to no motherfucking tournament and winning $100 million. Them said shit like that, $1 billion. Just say that shit. We two homeboys on the couch. We just saying. That was it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Rivers now on 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
Don't do it.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mike Wallace, 55 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Flacco looks to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
How you got that ball back? William Tom, right in the back. Come on, right in the back.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Rivers on first down. It's caught on the right side. Williams. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Just try to get like 21 or 28 points. That was kind of like make the other team like, oh, fuck, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? If they play hard and we play too hard, sometimes you make mistakes and they throw a bunch of like threes in there. They were just so happy that I just gotten it in the head because I knew the plays that he was on, it was just off.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Southern California, so long, everybody.
If he would not have done that, I would have been on the losing side. So that's why I talked him back into it. I knew it was going to be a good game. I didn't know it was going to be this close because I was just trying to run little small passes and just keep going field goals. But 14 sometimes is 7, 9, 8, now at least about 20, 28 degrees is kind of do that. So I'm out, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, getting sick. So I'm praying for rebuff on letting me play the excellent game. You know what I'm saying? The second half was way better than the first. But like I just said, I would definitely love to rematch with sometime in the future. But we out, you know what I mean? And so check me with any other type of things I do, you know what I mean? Like we go towards, and for all my true fans, y'all already know that I'm the Baltimore Injustice Day. See you when I see you. Make sure y'all love everybody. Make sure you take care of those pets. If they can, please. Drive safe. See your loved ones. Make sure you take care for this holiday. Get no accidents. Don't become a health. Woo! Black Thundercat is out. AKA Sonic Line. Oh shit, I'm off the fucking 90. Fucking listen. Got a couple minutes to see my ugly mug. See that face. This game, it was acceptable. I feel that it was sharper. I would have got a little bit better.
Montana. You know, I'm like, yeah, nice P, you know? What up, Pink? Man.